Good morning, good people. I'm Brother Mark Schenk, Provincial Minister of the Capuchin Province of St. Conrad, based here in Denver, Colorado. I'm speaking to you from Fraternidad San Antonio in Denver. I've been a Capuchin for 41 years. In the Gospel reading of today's Mass, taken from chapter 5 of the Gospel of Mark, we get a story within a story. First, we hear the story of the synagogue official who comes to Jesus to ask him to come to his home to cure his dying daughter. While they were walking to the official's home, we get the second story. A woman who had suffered from a hemorrhage for 12 years touched the hem of Jesus' garment and was cured. And then we hear the end of the first story. When they reach the official's home, they are told that the girl had already died. When Jesus responds that the girl was not dead, but only sleeping, the mourners began to ridicule him. Unfazed, Jesus goes in, tells the girl to get up, and she does. Like the father of the little girl in the first story, many of us have gone to God with a special request, a favor that we are asking, either for ourselves or for someone else. Sometimes we receive a swift answer, but more often the answer is slow in coming. How do we react when that happens? Are we like the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' garment, who continued to have faith even after waiting 12 years for an answer? Or are we more like the mourners in the story, who immediately lost their faith when their prayers weren't answered? Those of us who try to take our Christian faith seriously, especially those of us who are a little bit older, know the agony of waiting for an answer to our prayers. Perhaps we are praying for a family member or a loved one who has left the church or who is struggling with an addiction. Maybe we're praying to be freed ourselves from a bad habit. Or maybe we're like that little girl. We feel spiritually and psychologically dead inside and are asking for a new sense of life. How do we react when it seems like our prayers go unanswered? Can we show the faith of the woman in today's story who persisted in her prayer even after waiting 12 years, knowing in her heart that God would answer it at the proper time? Join with me today in saying the prayer frequently recited by St. Augustine. O Lord, I believe. Help my unbelief. The friars are praying for you, and we appreciate your prayers for us.